for the first crawl of the 2026 season, Table Mesa, Arizona. It has been a weekend to say the least.
Made a short, quick phone call to a very good friend of mine, Connor. Said, hey, we got a problem. We're supposed to wheel tomorrow and we need a drive shaft. So we got to his house maybe 10 o'clock, cut the ends off of the old drive shaft and put a new center section in and pretended this one's balanced, and he threw some dimes down and we decided to come back out for day 2.
Today was so much more laid back. Rolled down into lower Terminator. We got, I didn't count how many rigs. I'm gonna say 10 or 12 rigs. Looked like all well capable rigs. But I mean, just from going in there, you had a dry creek bed and a lot of optional obstacles you could try, not try, go around, bypass. But just, we started out today so much easier and smoother. Yeah, way different than we started Matrix. To the right was a bypass. You could just pretty much just take a smooth bypass, but the kind of the lines that we were all taking in the, I say moderate built rigs, we would go down in the hole and make a right, and it had a nice little V-notch in there, or notch, and we climbed up and out and over it, and then as soon as you hook the driver, when you come up and out of it, and that was a good first obstacle to knock the rust off, especially since I didn't get to do anything the day before.
I've brought our Alumabob build here with our suspension, our double triangulated suspension, and our new 26-gallon fuel tank for the back. Yep.
Start passengers to touch. Not a lot, just a little bit. Right here? Yep. Yep, stay passenger. Yeah, so lower Terminator's like my comfort trail, I guess you could say. Like, it's what I've run when I was on 33s, when I first built the Jeep, and so like I'm very confident in that trail. Like, worst case scenario, you can drive out in 2-wheel drive if you really have to. So I was like, you know what, it's a good day to test the new drive shaft after, you know, bruising the ego yesterday, and just kind of enjoy the day. You know, we got ourselves messed up yesterday. Let's have a good day today was kind of the mentality.
Thank you, sir.
You stayed out of this. Yeah.
I know, the rear locker's not working. I know, I'm putting on a show. The suspension on Alumabob here is a double triangulated rear, and we're running it as a 3-link front with a steering box still. And then what's really nice, that 26-gallon tank, we can stay out here. I don't even fill up. It's 2 days of wheeling, 26 gallons, an extra 5 over the factory. Love it.
So this is my 2014 Rubicon Wrangler, and my cage is brand new from Motorbilt. Thank you.
Good job, girl. Awesome.
Thank you.
You know, I figured I'd put tires on it. I've got a lot of rear axle travel and rear droop.
A little bit, yeah.
It's not gonna go. I don't know if it was just, you know, feeling yesterday and braking and getting in there, but felt the front end get really light, and I was like still a foot or two from my rear tire touching the wall, and I was like, you know what, I can probably make this if I give it a good bump and, you know, commit to it. But I already built one drive shaft in the last 24 hours. I don't need another one. Backed off the obstacle and took the back line up that.
This way? Thank you, thank you.
Yep, stay right there. Come forward, driver, easy. Stay that long right there. Yes, sir. Yeah, Corey. Sir.
It was a big up and over. I didn't really look at it because I think I would have bellied on it, but you dropped down and into the wash, you made a hard left, and it was a nice V-notch, and for us, we all just, I remember correctly, we all kind of just rolled right through it. It was challenging enough. You still need to pay attention to where you had your tires. I don't think it was a big enough drop that you would have flopped in there, but you definitely had to pay attention to what you were doing.
What's it on? There we go. Yeehaw. School bus things. Coming for you, Andy. Put on a show.
Stay driver. This thing makes everything easy.
What's that?
It does all the hard work for me.
Yeah, so that next obstacle messes a lot of people up because they end up getting really far passenger and they try to like curve back into it, and the way the backside's cut, they end up bellying out really bad.
I think you definitely needed a good, easy, solid day after what we went through yesterday.
chicken wings. This thing is so stable. I didn't feel like being a turtle today.
Well, no rear locker too.
Yeah.
There was I want to say 2 fins of rock that were probably 3 to 4 foot wide. You come in to these 2 fins of rock, and you climbed them, turned into them, and up and over and down, and then you had another one up and over and down, and yeah, it was a pretty easy obstacle, challenging enough. I mean, you definitely got a little light here or there, nothing too terrible. How about we call it the calm before the storm?
Yeah, there you go. That's right.
You're rolling through this nice little, there's hardly any shade out here. So you're rolling through this nice little canopy of trees, and you're like, oh, hey. And then you open up, you know, I'm gonna say 20 yards down the road, here's this nice big obstacle. And yeah, that's where the fun starts to happen.
If I bump it, what's gonna happen? Lower Terminator's got some good flair, and that final obstacle, unfortunately, busted a U-joint for me, took me out, but man, we were so close there. We'll get it next time. Front?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's not good.
That thing went flying.
Yeah, that's.
Ouch.
Looks good. Just hold that.
Oh, that's carnage.
Give it a try.
Yeah. Weld the ears together.
I stayed left coming up a vertical wall. I could see where there was little steps going up to the top, and I asked if there was a big drop off on the top, and they said no. So I figured if I could climb that and get over the top, that I would not, you know, belly at the very top. It was working, everything was going great until it wasn't going great. All of a sudden I'm turning left or right or drive or past or however you want to look at it, and ain't nothing happening. And that's when everybody told me to stop, and what happened is I bound the steering up.
What? Your tie rod's front.
And tacoed the ram out in front of the Jeep, which in turn made the 2 front tires bow in. So I literally had no steering at that point.
We're just having fun up on this rock today, boys. Woo! I got it. Oh, what are you rapping about? That's easy. It is now?
Stand back.
Got this rock right here.
So I used the winch line to get me back down off the obstacle safely. And then when we got down and got to look at the tie rod, that's when we decided I was gonna use a winch line up underneath the Jeep to pull the tie rod back straight. May ruin my tree saver strap, but oh well.
All right, go in with the winch.
A lot of in.
A lot of in.
And it took a couple of good hard pulls. We also had somebody get in the Jeep and push the brake pedal down because we were pulling the Jeep backwards and or pulling Zach forward and us backwards. So got it fixed and straightened out enough for me to drive it off the trail.
In.
Okay.
Oh damn, it's sprung way back.
But you know what? I think that'll work to get us to the parking lot.
That'll run.
So yeah, it'll run. Hey, slightly used tree saver, trail tested.
Get that rear tire up. A little bit more driver for me. A little more. Driver. Okay, hard. There you go. Driver now a little bit. Right there. Steady driver. Yeah, that's fine.
Yep, it was a little bit wet at the bottom, so it was a little difficult after getting run out of the mud. Both my tires, front and rear, just wanted to climb at the same time, and it wasn't anything I could bite onto, but we definitely will be returning at some point after I get a couple more inches on the stretch.
So that last obstacle on Terminator, I think they call it the Terminator obstacle. There's a nasty wall on the left side. So it's, a lot of the time there's water at the bottom, so it gets really wet really quick. But it's like you step up and you're kind of doing this bouncing back and forth up 2 or 3 steps. End up having to back off just a touch and give it a little bit of a bump.
Oh, you're good.
It bounced right up it, which is awesome because that obstacle has eluded me for, gosh, 2 years now, 3 years. Felt really good to end the trail that way and have a success and call it a day there.
And I thought, you know, I came here to wheel. I came here to put tires on everything. I got steering. If I get somebody to watch the tie rod, if it starts to go south again, I'll just back out of it. Worst case, if I break the steering in half, I got a welder. I'll weld the tie rod back together and we'll get out of there.
Just drop back over. You're right back where you were, that driver rear tire slid over. You try to work it a little bit and see if it'll get traction.
And I kept ending up in the same 2 ruts. It didn't matter if I started over driver or passenger. I tried warming up the tires. I thought, nope, call it. That's it. It's a wrap. Great day of wheeling. Get everybody back here. We're gonna have pizza tonight, it looks like, on a wood-fired oven.
What was the name of
Bad
that?
Pizza.
Bad Pizza. That dough, he said he's come from Chicago or New York. I think that's one of the best pizzas I've ever had. Either that or I was just really hungry, but I think it was the pizza itself.
Well, the night before we didn't get off the trail, we didn't even have dinner really.
Yeah, I had Whataburger, best place to eat.
We had a whole stack of new ambassadors out here
Yep.
that have never wheeled with us before, and I think they all got a little shock and awe, right?
So always a fun time, especially getting to just kind of go around the country and wheel new places. I've never been to Arizona before, so this is my first time and I really enjoyed it.
Arizona, you got great wheeling out here. Can't wait to do it again.
Yeah, so the Great American Crawl, it was awesome. You know, I love Table Mesa, I love the Great American Crawl. This is my 4th, maybe 5th Great American Crawl event.
This is my first Great American Crawl, and I just enjoy being out here, spending time with new people and new rigs and understanding how they work, how to spot them through, and where to go is kind of my favorite thing.
The food was great. It was a great weekend, and I mean,
I look forward to coming back.
I
look forward to coming back. I would like to do upper Terminator, lower Terminator.
He wants to do Matrix too.
I'll try it. Why not?
I love Arizona. Can't wait to come back next time and wheel some more. There's like, you can have weeks long of wheeling. There's so many trails out here.
It definitely leaves you wanting to come back for more, for sure.